You know, hear the fire trucks? Oh, no, they turn this shit off when look. They turn on that volume. Oh, very low now. As soon as I walk out of my apartment building, they started with the fire trucks, right? I'm heading back to Pam. I forgot to add this in my other video. So she had asked me on what was it? Well, Wednesday night to watch Thursday, I think, to watch the kids for her, because she was like, for another week, because she was like, well, the babysitter's not ready, she's in school and she's graduating and blah blah blah. So I said, okay, I'll watch them for another week. All right, so hence while I'm leaving, I was supposed to come home yesterday and then go back there tonight, but I just needed a break. Even if it's just a couple hours or a night, you know, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but this is what they've been doing. They've been doing what I call hit and run. Alright? So when I talk about hit and run, remember I tell you guys there are times where they get so overconfident, they start targeting me like they don't care. Okay? Right? And then all of a sudden, you know, I wouldn't say all of a sudden, but then after maybe a couple days or a week or what have you, then they will start doing things very subtle, right? But they already know that it doesn't matter how subtle they try to target me, I still can recognize it and point it out, right? So, yeah. You know, so now they do this hit and run. Earlier today, when I got home, you know, they would, the police, with the sirens, and every time I pick up my phone to record, they would turn off their sirens. Okay? Because, again, actively having me under surveillance. And they would do anything to try to prevent me from gathering any evidence, any sort of pattern that they've been doing. I've talked about this, right? That the way to prove your targeting is recognizing the pattern and being able to get proof of it, right? And they will try to prevent you from showing that pattern over and over, but it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if they target you one day in one way, you keep recording, because eventually they're going to target you again in the same manner, right? And over time, that's going to compound upon each other. Your videos is going to show, yeah, look, you know, this is a pattern, right? But in the beginning of your targeting, they have to target you very severely. And if you're a new target, record your targeting. That is the best time in which you can record your targeting, right, to get the proof that you need. All right. Now, I've been a target for, like I said, 2 decades, possibly longer. And you know, so the fact that I'm not feeding into the, not say feeding in, but I'm not, because, you know, they want me to be quiet, but I'm not doing that. So it's hence the reason why they target me so severely, right? Because again, it is retaliation. Understand the mentality of these people, right? That they can target you and, you know, spread propaganda, spread rumors, and then when you fight back and you know, show the truth about who they are, you know, they retaliate, right? This is what they do, right? They retaliate, and which is fine, because like I said, I understand their personality, you know, I understand who they are, all right? So we also have to profile them, though we're not just profiling one person, but we're profiling, you know, the group, I should say, in terms of these civilian perps, and we can profile those behind these types of programs, right? We know that they're obsessed with power, and we know that they have power and they will abuse that power. We know that they consider themselves to be superior to other people, right? That's why they can develop these sort of programs, right? We know that because they feel they're superior, they can violate your rights. They can experiment on you. They can spread rumors. They can set you up. They can do all these things, right? Yet they never think of themselves as criminals. Why? Because they're within law enforcement, and because they have powers, they have the ability, they have the technology, right? So look at them. These two chicks, right? They both same restaurant, or a different restaurant, but they're sharing the same space. Okay, so yeah, we know that they are the we know that they have the three the dark triad personalities. Okay, we know that, right? An example would be, and this is on the lower level within the police force, would be racist white cops who frame black men, plant drugs on black men, and criminalize black men. Because you know why? Because they're the criminals, so they have to criminalize us. Understand? Okay, it's projection, right? That way it takes the spotlight off of them and put it on us, right? You have to understand the games that they play. And these people walking around here, doing this stuff, targeting, they look across the street. Yeah, my PD, right? Rolling up. Okay, so that's just to show you guys. All right, didn't take long for me to be out here when they show up. You heard the fire trucks after I left my apartment building, came to the bus stop. Yeah. So anyway, right? So as I say, right? So not also that, you got to think about this, and I talk about this all the time. Because they're in power, they feel they have no responsibility. They can do whatever they want without being held accountable. And they're right, because they have been getting away with these things for the longest while. Right? So, yeah. And, we have to understand that. We have to understand that at all. Because we know as black people, right, that white people do all kind of shit to get away with it. A black person, if you're crossing the street against the light, they'll kill you just for jaywalking. You see, we see that truth, but we don't understand it. It doesn't register deeply in our subconscious mind to say, hey, something is wrong. Now look at her trying to squeeze. See, look what I'm talking about. Look at her trying to squeeze. She could have just asked them to move down a little bit. But like I said, this is what these people would do, right? This is what these people would do. They have no thought pattern. You see? And the truck just moved. Okay? So all she could have done is just say, hey, but she wants to squeeze her big self in there. And look, as the truck is backing up, this is when she decides she's gonna move. No! Alright, let me move from this. Is there a bus coming? Alright. Let's move up from this. So yeah, bus is coming. Right? So again, understanding their mentality. But they can get you to turn against each other, right? And you don't think twice about it. Ah, look at that shit. Don't go in there, police is right there, ma'am. See, they were lurking right there. Yeah. You know they gotta have a reason to come in and move this guy, right? Now these vans, they always parked up there. The cops never trouble them, right? I mean, they used to, but they haven't troubled them in a while. But because I'm out here, and they wanted to see if I was going to get on the bus because they were right over there. But I saw the other bus coming, right? So I said, okay, let me wait for that bus. As soon as I step back from that bus, that's when they decide to, turn the corner. But they were parked up right there, right? So then they decided to turn the corner to pull this guy. Well, this guy was standing there. He was at the bus stop, right? But like I said, they're slick with this shit, but nah, you're not that slick. Okay? You are not that slick. So yeah, you may have a legitimate reason, but guess what? All this time, you guys see me out here recording. These dollar vans be out here. They don't even pull them over. Right? They hear the sirens now because I'm calling out their shit. What did I tell you guys? I said every time I call them out for their shit. What happens? You hear the ambulances come. It never fails, man. I'm telling you, you can't make that shit up. So they just over here now because they want to do some hand signals and shit, right? Look at them. So now he going, look at them, right? These dollar vans been out here all this time now, all this time. They don't even bother them no more, right? But because I'm here now, they try to catch me, right? Getting in the bus. But I was gonna get in the bus and walk up to the driver and let him know that, hey, I'm on disability and so I need to get to my destination. But they always say okay. So as soon as I got on the bus, they got into their vehicle and turned on their sirens. See? Can't make this shit up. Yep. And they're behind the bus. Alright, look at that shit, right? 3 buses. The one that came before the one I was on and this other one here. On a Sunday night. I've never seen this shit. Usually I'm waiting for hours and shit for a bus. But tonight, look at them with the blue bag. Look. Alright? Look at them. Look at these people. Hey. See, look at that shit. She going, all that shit is set up. She gonna swing right in front of me, right? So I almost knock her ass down. Which I'm not gonna do. I don't do that to women. Oh shit, the bus. Oh. Okay, I gotta. Okay. I gotta get across there. Look, police. Look at police over there. I got to get on the bus. Okay. I gotta get on the bus. Hold up, yo! I was trying to get into the back. I was gonna come and pay, but see, close the door. Thank you. Yes. Yep. So, on the bus, all right, on the streets like this, as the bus is driving by, they had police vehicles with their lights flashing. Okay. So, like I said, they think they're slick and shit, but I called them out on their shit. Like I said, I knew these motherfuckers Because you know, on a Sunday night, you know, to get a bus, it'll take me forever. If I miss a bus, it'll take me forever to get the bus, right? So how 3 bus comes, right? Minutes to 10 o'clock, 3 bus comes, right? That's to tell you. When I went to go on the select bus, they probably, he's sticking his finger in his ears. They probably sent me a transmission to go and get on the bus. Because I saw the cops there. I saw them. You know, I wasn't worried. Because I usually walk up to the back. I usually go in the back because I couldn't, you know, they was going to leave. And I usually walk up to the front and, you know, let the bus driver know, hey, I'm on disability. I have my card, but I can't use it on this bus. You know, but I need to get to my destination because I don't know how much longer the other bus, the regular bus, are going to come to get. And I mean, the other bus are going to come, and they're usually fine with it. You know, it's not a problem because, like I said, when I get on the other bus, I always pay my fare. You know, especially I mean, if my card runs out, you know, they'll let me go anyway, and they even give me a transfer, all right? And then I just go refill my card, all right? So, you know, some of them understand, you know what I'm saying? But I knew the cops, because as soon as I went to the back of the bus, I saw them coming around the corner. They were parked up there, and then they started driving around the corner. And then I looked and I saw the other buses coming. I was like, okay, regular bus come, I can take that one. And so now they, you know, they when they see me step back, they pull up behind the van, right, the dollar van, and they come out, what have you. But as soon as I got onto the other bus, the regular bus, right, I got on the bus, sat down, you know, they drove from behind the dollar van, right, and behind the bus, and they were like, whoop. And I was like, oh yeah, see these motherfuckers how they try to set you up? As a TI, you gotta be careful. This is the shit that they'll do, right? You know, I had another TI buddy, I haven't spoken to him in a while, you know, but you know, they did some shit like that to him, you know, and they set him up. They had this dude walk and bump into him and shit, and then he turned to actually do what's up, and then the dude made a fist like he was gonna fight. So, you know, he ended up clocking the dude, and guess what? There was police right there, and everybody around who saw that this dude bumped into him, they told the police that he was the aggressor and he got arrested. They do shit like that, you know, try to set you up. So you gotta be aware of that shit as TIs.